All right. So let me just quickly introduce myself. My name is Marvin, and I'm the main developer of the project. I'm here with Technophile, which is the lead AI developer. He has like 4 people under his command working with them, aside with us. Also, ThinkCode is the web designer and our community manager. And yeah, we're so excited to be here. If you guys have any questions, happy to answer. I'll also link you the white paper to our project.
Of course, let's slow down just real quick. So this is Trade GPT presented to us by Gympad. Definitely excited. So this is your all's first AMA for the project. Is that right?
Yep, first AMA.
Okay, well, definitely excited, and welcome to the Zahnymous chat, and welcome to the Zahnymous token and the ZA token as well. So let's kind of go back real quick, and let's start very basic questions before we get into your all's project. Is this your all's first ever project?
Yeah, actually, this is our first ever project, but we've worked with several crypto projects in the past. Basically, like as a third-party provider for blockchain solutions such as games. We had a gaming company, and we also run it still already. And yeah, we didn't have like our own project, but we are familiar with the crypto space.
Okay, so tell me, what is the game that you're working on right now, or it's already completed?
Like we can share these kind of details. We can only share details about our projects. We work with around 5 crypto projects in the past, but yeah, this is kind of confidential, let's say, for now.
Okay, so what are the crypto projects you've worked with in the past?
I can say that, to be honest.
Okay, so let's all right, no problem at all. Let's get straight into it then. So we have Marvin, we have Tech, No File, and then the Tinkto. So who is the core team of the project?
So the core team is me, obviously, ThinkCode and Technophile. We are the key people, let's say. We have, as I said, we are working with, we're in total 10 members around in the project, but we are, let's say, the key people.
Okay, so you all are the key people. By the way, Marvin, I want you to know I was so excited to when you messaged me, because I actually am a professional trader, and I have so I'm actually a professional trader. I don't want to tell you until the AMA. I actually have certification. I've worked with prop firms before, and I have actually gotten funded $200,000 for my trading skills. So I definitely know a lot about the charts, how they operate, how they maneuver, why actually liquidity gets taken out, weekly highs, weekly lows. I trade mainly the weekly, the daily, and the 4-hour, looking for DXY confluence in regard to other XXX USD pairs and USD XXX. So I have I have been working as a charter for 3 years now, and the first year and the second year I actually wasn't profitable until the second to third year I actually got funded the $200,000 by FTMO. FTMO is a rigorous prop firm for exceptional traders. So, but other than just me, right? I just want you to know, before we start into it, I do have an extensive background on charts, so that's why I'm so excited about actually.
Hello, guys.
Hey. Yeah, actually, we got always new spots in the team for experienced traders. So if you want to join,
yeah, definitely. How you doing, Marcus? Are you part of the core team as well?
Yeah, guys. No, I just have one question.
Okay.
Can I know how you said 10 people? All of
around 10 people. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
3 key people and like Basit, or how is his name?
Yeah, it's Basit.
Sorry. He was asking about traders. Do you have any traders available, or are you working with others?
No, we working with advisors, with trading advisors, trading firms. We have like 3 different teams of traders that overlooked on the software, on the bot, and help us to to implement the human factor inside the trading bot, because basically there can be situations which can be unpredictable by the AI, and it's always better to have like a human factor and to have it incorporated into the system. So as I said,
one question, Marvin.
Oh. Okay.
I have been on AMA last one week ago. I have been in AMA for another Texas project from US mainnet. They are from Dubai or something like this, and I was asking them the same thing that I'm gonna ask you. If I'm gonna put my money in your platform, and the bot can have the issue or some errors because it's a bot, it's a software, so you will not promise me 120% safety. How is going to happen with my money? What's going to happen? Because we know exactly what FTX made and other software, what they are doing when they got in a shit.
This is a very good question, and I'm happy you asked me. So obviously there are situations in the market and that are unpredictable, and there are also a lot of manipulation in the market, and obviously no software can predict that. No software can fix it. So we got a kind of interesting feature, which is called the AI backup wallet. There are going to be funds collected from buy taxes and sell taxes, which will go into a specifically designed wallet that can cover any potential losses. So with our software, we went with around an 85% win rate, success rate, and with the backup wallet, we kind of took it to 95%. So
let's get straight into this AMA. All right. So Marvin, you sound like you're the speaker. Are you the CCO?
Sorry?
Are you the chief communications officer for the project?
Yeah, I'm basically the founder.
Oh, you're okay. So did you actually build the contract?
We have a Web3 and a Solidity specialist, which help us working with us, but he's not here right now.
Okay, no problem at all. Did you all get any audits?
Yeah, we have an audit from Contract Wolf, I believe it's called. 1 second.
Can you please send the audit in the ZA chat? I would just love for the community members that are listening in. Let's revamp a little bit. So you all are part of the core team. You all started this project. You all have helped in other projects before. What made you want to start Trade GPT?
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
What made you want to start Trade GPT?
This is a good question. So let me just think for a second, because I want to give you the complete answer. Basically, we were in the crypto space. We saw also we saw some. I believe the first one that we saw, it's called Stoic AI, and as I said, we've been working in the gaming, and we have connections to AI specialists. And I met Technophile, which is here. We met at a summit in Dubai at a conference, and this just sparked the idea. When I saw Stoic, I talked to him, and it seemed doable, you know. Okay. This is the Trade GPT.
So why did you choose Yeah. So why did you choose Trade GPT? Because obviously, when you think of GPT, the first thing you probably think of is Chat GPT, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So why did you choose Trade GPT?
To be honest, I wanted to go with it was a branding decision. I thought of having when people hear of GPT, obviously they think of AI. So it's just it can be a good branding to have this. It can be very easy to market it. It can get a lot of more exposure, I believe.
Okay. No, I mean, I do agree that the name definitely catches people because GPT immediately they think of Chat GPT. Do you not think it's a little memey though for a utility project?
I don't think so, to be honest.
Okay.
I think projects have branding is really important for the projects, and the good branding can get a lot of hype ongoing.
No, I definitely agree with that, and especially because AI is like the new flavor of the month right now. AI projects are definitely the ones that people are going crazy about. They're the ones that are getting huge pumps. So I understand why you chose GPT. I'm just asking you the questions because I think the community might be interested in knowing why you use the word GPT as well. So I usually ask very basic questions at first, start the
Okay.
AMA low. We went with the team. We went with kind of the name of the project, audits. Have you all been KYC'd?
No, we haven't considered KS yet.
Why is that?
Well, this is a good question actually. But to be honest, we like with this kind of this is also new for us. As I said, it's our new project, and being honest with you, we are a bit let's say how can I say uncomfortable with the this space. So we don't know like for sure there can be a lot of problems into a project. I don't want to put the bad things first, but it's a new software. It's we want to have all the grounds before we're going for the QIC. Like we want to build the grounds, we want to have it going.
Then why launch the token and not test the software first?
Well, the software is running already. It's running. It's already live. Like right now we just don't have the token. We have we're using right now a third party provider for payments and deposits and stuff like this, but we don't have the token yet. We wanna, as soon as we come with the token, we wanna implement how can I say in the blockchain to have like deposits straight with the connection with the MetaMask for deposits, for withdrawals, for all stuff like this. And right now we already have around 80 investors in the platform.
Okay, so about 80 investors in the platform. What are you all planning to raise for your pre-sale?
We want to have a fair launch. We want to start with around 10 BNB and have the fair launch like basically unlimited.
How much goes to liquidity?
70%.
And where does the other 30% go?
To marketing, development.
To marketing and to development.
Can I? Sorry, Bashit. Sorry that I'm interrupting you.
Don't worry, Marcus. I'm going to get into the juicy stuff about the trades, the strategies, and all that in a second. I'm just asking really basic questions if you want to know more information about how the bot actually operates and how it's profitable.
Yep, Technophile can answer the technical questions. He knows more about this. He's the lead developer in the AI field.
Okay, perfect.
So for any technical questions, you can ask him.
Well, yeah. Right now I'm just asking questions that my users might be wanting to know. Very basic questions about the contract, the audits, the KYCs. I do recommend getting KYC'd and becoming doxed personally because I am. A little bit about the team history. So, Marcus, what was your question before we get into the juicy stuff?
Yeah, I was like the basic stuff. I know already because I read the white paper and everything what they said, but I'm really curious how this because they said the Technophile, I don't know his name, that he's the lead developer, and I want to know how exactly they build this AI.
Of course, me too. I'm really curious too because like AI companies is a very $1 million, even $1 billion industry. So why only raise $10 for the fair launch?
That's why I'm curious because like 2 weeks ago or something like this, another project made something quite the same, and I was asking them the same, and I just want to have a comparison,
Of course. So Technophile, can you hop off mic for us? Marcus is seeming a little itchy. He wants to know a little bit more, and honestly, I'm very interested as well because I want to see the relevance of the technology and how it can actually be integrated to be consistently profitable.
Okay, so basically what we've done is we identify the problem in the market, first of all, because everyone... Sorry?
What's the problem?
From our collective point of view, the fact that everyone was pretending to know charts, to be able to predict charts, and even be able to sell you the winning formula of the perfect trade. which, as you already said that you have some experience, doesn't really exist. You have to be very adaptable. You have to be able to take into consideration a lot of market factors that vary each second or even faster than that. So we decided to develop, to our best possibility, a software that can automate this. And we did this by examining over 900 million transactions that happened in the past, which we used web scraping to obtain.
So you web scraping is illegal, right? I mean, I don't care if it's illegal or not, but web scraping is scraping the APIs that you don't have access to. Is that correct?
Basically, I don't find it illegal, and it depends on the purpose of web scraping, because if you take it this way, it's like you are reading a web page, but we are making a robot read it each second. So it's publicly available information that we just capture every second.
Okay, perfect.
So it's something that you and everyone can see.
It's illegal to let's say other humans who cannot read as fast as a web scraper. Let's put it this way. It's unfair, let's say, not illegal.
It's unfair.
It's unfair. Yeah.
Or I guess actually you're right. Illegal is a bad term to use. It's more unethical.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay, but when the purpose is making a larger amount of people be able to make winning trades, I don't think it's unethical, because the end goal is to provide a trading tool that helps, and that I think I don't know if it's 100% true, but the biggest trading companies already have software like this, which is one step ahead of the market.
Of course. So let's get into, we're talking a lot about very general terms, like the problem in the market. The solution was web scraping, millions of data points. But again, someone that comes from a background of trading that understands what really is this strategy? What are you all doing that's different that makes your all's business more profitable than
All right. I can answer this. I can take the mic, let's say. So I believe that this what makes us special and unique in this space is the ecosystem that we come with. So basically, we are the only the only project, let's say, that comes and integrates a trading bot into an entire ecosystem. And I believe with the use of staking and the AI backup wallet that I just presented you, it makes a lot of sense and can solve a lot of problems when it comes to every other competitor that we have in the market.
Of course, but what I'm really asking is not about that. I'm not asking about your ecosystem.
Okay.
At the end of the day, what I'm really asking for is, how do I know and how does Marcus know that this bot you've built is actually consistently profitable? Show me the trades. Show me the data. Show me where it's actually won versus its loss. Give me the concrete numbers on what the win rate is versus the risk to reward. What risk do you all use? What commodities do you all trade? What market? What pip value? What tick? Those are the numbers that I need to know.
Yeah, this is a good point. We've like right now we didn't make any of this info public, but you're right. As I said, we just have like 1 week ago we started to we started to integrate this into the crypto scene, into the Binance Smart Chain scene, because we already, as I said, we already have a functional product, but we didn't. Like, this is when we started to do the pre-sale to build a community. So yeah, this is a good thing, but we will make like a resume and make maybe a video where we explain every of these details, because right now we are a bit unprepared to show all the info that you asked for.
Well, really,
basically, it's not us being 100% unable, but the fact that we collaborated with third parties, and by third parties I mean professional traders, which basically translated this whole system into natural language. Then we transformed this into some AI models, made us come off as unprepared.
No, listen, there's no problem at all. These, okay, I'll ask you real quick. These questions are tough for a reason because I have my own,
Makes sense.
and yeah, and my investors care about my opinion. So if I really like the project, my investors feel confident in your all's project. So in order to get my investors, you have to get me, and that's the
sense. I agree with the questions, and I do agree. Just also, I want to say that we are a bit nervous because it's our first project, so we've never been in an AMA, and we don't have like all this info that you ask for prepared. But yeah, it's good that you ask.
Can I ask another question, please?
Of course, Marcus, you can go ahead, man.
Can you tell me, Techno, or Marvin, or someone, which soft you use to train your bot?
You are talking about the artificial intelligence models?
Yeah.
Or what?
Yeah.
We used, the answer is more complex, but are you talking about the technologies that we used or about
I need a soft that you create on it.
Okay, so firstly, there is Python, which helps us with data processing and makes it efficient. I mean, we are not supposed to waste time because the market is very, very dynamic and it fluctuates a lot. Then we used TensorFlow and Keras for our AI models and for the data processing. And there are also some both supervised and unsupervised machine learning algorithms that we developed in order to help us interpret those vast amounts of data that I was talking about.
Listen, this is what I really care about as a trader. Something that coming from the background is I need the juicy information. You know, right now all I'm hearing is data. Grabbing it, the AI, the bot, the data is complete, the data is up. As an investor that truly has a passion and love for trading, I love it. What I'm hearing right now, it's still not acceptable for someone that's about to launch a project. When is your pre-sale?
Sorry, can you ask again?
When is your
we had the pre-sale. We had it on the 8th of March, but we delayed it by 1 week, so we get the community going. We want to be more prepared in this.
Yes, because I'm going to be honest, and listen, there's nothing wrong with not being prepared, and I wouldn't even say unprepared is the proper term to say. I would say that I just think you all need to collect more data. What are you all using? What scripts are you all using? Are you all using MetaTrader? Are you all using MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5? How is this bot being processed? What orders is it being taken? Is it being taken from an exchange, a very specific exchange? Is it through arbitrage? I need more information. What pairs do you all focus on? What are you all even trading?
Okay, I understand. Yeah, we got multiple pairs that we're trading, and we're using different brokers. We have wallets on exchanges, and basically we have scripts that automatically transfer funds from the cold wallets to the exchanges when the user deposits and makes configures his profile. And basically the trades are all made on different exchanges. We've included multiple exchanges so that the users, with all the events that happened in the past, the user, I feel, he needs to have the ability to choose where he wants to store his funds. And yeah.
So here's my next question. If you all have this bot, if you all have this algorithm that is able to be consistently profitable on the marketplace, why make it into a token?
Because I believe it's as I said that we want to come with the ecosystem. The AI bot can still have situations where it won't predict and it won't make the right trades. So we
real
want
quick, why would you want with other? Yeah, my apologies.
Okay.
You can go. My bad.
Yeah, as I said, we want to come with an extra layer and provide something unique. We've identified this opportunity, and we there's no other competitor that basically does things the way we decided with this. So that's why we went for the crypto space.
What is the average risk to reward to the bot?
Sorry?
What is the average risk to reward the bot achieves?
It's around 80%. 80. Depends. Of course, there are many external factors such as market manipulation.
Listen.
Can I ask something?
Hold on real quick, Marcus. I'm not asking the win rate. I'm asking the risk to reward.
Risk to reward rate. Okay, so we have Technophile. Can you help me with this? I believe it's you talk about an APY. You're asking risk to.
For example, I'll tell you in trading terms. If my risk is, let's say I have a $10 account, okay, and let's say I risk $1, which would be let's make the numbers easier. Let's say I have a $100 account and I risk $1, that's 1%. And let's say I get $3 back every time I trade or every time I win. That risk to reward would then be 1 to 3 RR, because that's how much you risk versus how much you get the reward back. What is the average risk to reward of your bot?
I think it would be around a quarter, like 1 at 4. I believe.
Because it is mostly based on scraping, which helps us maximize the chances of each trade being a profitable one. It's quite hard to compute an accurate risk to reward ratio. So, like for each dollar you invest, there's a chance you win 3 back.
So real quick, there should always be a mean. How many trades have you done on the bot in total?
Let me check some data. Are we talking about live accounts, or are also the demo accounts included?
Live accounts, because that's really what matters.
Only the live accounts. Okay. So on both the active users wallets and the training wallets, there has been a total of 9,003. Yeah, 9,000 transactions.
And how many of that, and out of that 9,000 transactions, how many is won?
The win rate is, I will estimate it. Actually, our data is saying 78.9%.
Now that you have the very basic data versus wins versus losses, what is the risk to reward? Because at the end of the day, if the losses, so you can have a 90% win rate, right? But if your risk is more than your reward, you'll still not be profitable. It's not just about win rate. It's about risk to reward. You can have a 95% win rate, but if your losses are still more than what you're winning, it doesn't matter. So what is the risk to reward now that you all know through your data that it's 77%?
Just a second, please.
Yeah, this kind of. Do you mind if I come with this proposal for you in the next AMA? If you still host in the future, we can come with the traders and we can be more prepared with all the info and maybe everything that you. But still, we're going to discuss and go through it. But I believe we can show you guys way more, and we're a bit unprepared for this. Just being honest, there's some info that could have been provided better.
Okay, so the approximate risk reward is 2 to 1.
1 to 2. So that means that your break-even point would be a 50% win rate.
Yeah, that's correct.
Now, my next question for you is I want you to share all of the trades that the bot has taken in our chat. You can delete all the names. You can delete everything else. Show me the 9,000 transactions. Put it in the chat. We're going to review all of the trades the bot has taken. If everything looks good, you all either have a huge endorsement or you all don't.
Okay. So basically, you want us just to see the hashes and what more exactly, because those are the total numbers computed by us. But in order to provide this report you just asked for, we have to gather data from multiple endpoints.
If that's true, then how do you know what the risk to reward is?
Because all this info from all those endpoints is connected into a single center that basically computes all the data for all the transactions. But if you want a detailed report, we have to export them from each source and list them here.
So does your all's bot implement a stop loss?
Yeah, we do have different.
The trades are not opened long enough for it to get to a stop loss.
Okay, so they're all HFT.
You
Basically,
mean that you are not using stop or take profit. You are not just stop. You are just taking profit because it's gonna be so fast. Or what you mean, Jen? You start a trade and then it's like in few seconds they close it, or how?
Yeah, basically
yes,
the bot at very high speeds.
Real quick, guys, can you all tell me what HFT is?
HFT.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, to be honest.
All right.
I want to state a few facts, Basit. I'm not a professional trader myself. I've barely traded, but I don't even need to be, as long as I have, like, these are some technical details. Of course, I don't know, these kind of details about trading, but as I said, we have external advisors that look into this. I can bring them next time in the next AMA, and you can ask for sure at these questions.
So real quick, just so everyone knows, HFT sounds like the trading strategy that you all are doing, which it should be a core principle that's talked about. HFT means high frequency trading. High frequency trading means trades that are taken within seconds, which is what Technophile actually described, because it sounds like the bot doesn't even place the stop. By the time they place the stop, they immediately close the position, which is called HFT, which is high frequency trading. Guys, I do want to invite you back because, again, I do think that you are actually an honest individual by the way you speak, which is a lot more than what a lot of other people can say about a lot of projects. I just think you all need to fix a lot of kinks on exactly what makes you all special and why people need to use your system. So I'm going to invite you to another AMA the day before your all's launch. You all can accept it or you all can deny it. The AMA is free. No issue at all in regards. I will spend hours with you because if you can convince me, you can convince hundreds of investors.
Okay, makes sense. Yeah.
So again,
can I say something?
Yeah, Marcus.
Okay, so I'm gonna leave because I must go to a date. But thank you, Basit, and thank you guys for everything. Now I'm gonna keep an eye on the project. I like it. I'm gonna stay with Basit to see what he's doing in the next AMA. But like 75%, you guys are more serious than others. So congratulations and see you in the next AMA. I want you to convince me also. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, man. Yeah, we'll be happy to answer any other question if any investor has. But yeah, basically, I agree with your points. I believe that we can come with way more info to actually show everyone, so they have a better understanding and to have some not just words but also show you and your people about our software.
I'll be honest, man. When it comes to an industry like trading, the only way, like, there's a lot of bullshit out there in regards to trading. The only proof is hard, concrete data. If you can't show me the numbers, if you can't show me the trades, I don't want to listen, right?
Okay.
Yeah, because, to be honest with you, there's a lot of people out there saying that, oh, this is what I do. Oh, this is what, I actually, my first year of trading, I actually followed bullshit. I followed a lot of people that were gurus that knew what they talked about, and I took a lot of losses, but I prevailed. I learned proper content. I learned what people were doing wrong, and I learned not to hear the majority of people, because there's a reason the masses lose. The masses lose because they're doing the same thing that everyone else is doing, and they can't consistently be profitable. They don't know proper risk to rewards. They don't know how to calculate a win rate. They don't know what a stop loss and how significant it is to preserve your capital every single time you implement a position. So these are the stuff that I had to learn as an upcoming growing trader and someone that actually fell in love with charts. Be honest, I actually dropped out of college to follow charts, to become a professional trader. So I have a huge passion for this industry, and I know how corrupt and how much lies can be in the industry. So I think your first AMA was the perfect AMA with the perfect person, to be 100% honest with you all.
Yeah, I really liked it. I like that you went into the details, and actually we see where we can do better in terms of delivering the best, how can I say, display for our projects. So we need what things to focus on the next time we go into any AMA. All the questions were very, very good, and, to be honest, very insightful.
Of course,
But
man.
so I don't forget to tell you, one thing that we can't provide is the actual blockchain links, because I believe this is private. We respect users' privacy. But we can provide you with other data, but not all the transaction links from the blockchain, if that makes any sense.
All good, man. What I want to see is consistency. I want to see where the bot enters and why the bot enters there, and where it closes the position. Because again, I have extensive knowledge, and this is not to boast or anything. Like, I don't want people to say, oh, he thinks he's a good trader. I know I'm a good trader. So I truly want to see why it's entering in certain areas and why it's closing in certain areas. Because honestly, believe it or not, I'm actually just curious. I really am. I'm very curious. I've never used a script, and I've never used the bot to trade. It's all been solely based off my assumptions on buys and sells and where liquidity is stored or where liquidity is trapped. So that's my perspective on the marketplace. So I'm really curious to see what you all are doing and why you all are profitable with your own perspective of the marketplace.
Okay. Good. Very good. I understand. Yeah. Good points.
Yeah, so I'm going to end off the AMA, guys. I think you all did a decent job in regards to answering, because, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I've had a lot of projects come here, and they said, hey, man, this is one of the toughest AMAs I've had. And I'll be honest with you all, I was a little bit more tougher on you all just because I have a backing of the industry. And that's the only reason. So don't take my words as
it's fine, man. To be honest, as I said, it's our first project, and we are not so used to come in front of many people. And you were a bit direct with the questions, but you're right. The questions made totally sense, and we were a bit unprepared for this. And next time, I'll be happy to provide all the details, and so people can actually see real data, and it can make way more sense and gain investor trust.
Exactly. Well, thank you so much, Marvin, Technophile, and Spinto. Thank you all for coming. Do any of you all have anything that you want to ask the questions before we wrap up? Does any of the community have anything to say?
Yeah,
I
have a question to ask.
Yeah, of course, man.
Okay, thanks for the opportunity. I've been listening to the presentation and also what you have been saying, and I would say you guys will also be going far in this project because you guys are really doing a great job, I would say. So basically, I just want to ask a question which is also like a suggestion or a advice to the project. because this is a project, most people want to be involved in. You have great people who want to work with you guys. So basically, I don't know if you guys have this in plan or you guys already did it in a way that you guys are working on educational videos to the project, not just a random video most projects in the crypto space do. Basically, this is a video that you guys will be telling us what your project is all about, what you guys have been doing, and what you guys have done. And basically, when you guys doing in the video, you can make in the video in different, different languages, like in China, France, Indonesia, Africa, and very language who is not speaking in English. And basically, when you guys do this video, you can also post it in different social medias, like in Twitter,
Bro,
Instagram,
what are you
YouTube.
talking about, man? What are you what are you talking about?
Yeah, he's got some right points, but we're in the stage where we don't have a community, let's say. Like, we just have, let's say, I would say 20, 30 people inside the Telegram, not 30, but interested, active people inside the Telegram group. We have around 400. But
for us, I think it's a very good idea to have those videos that present the idea and try to make it possible at a global scale, let's call it so. But let's say we make a video in for India or for China, or I don't know, for a specific country. That means that our team should be ready to onboard specific users from those countries mentioned earlier. So we need special community managers for each of the country that joins. So we should have someone that can or even interacted with people from India or from China or from I don't know, European countries before.
Yeah,
because
got the point.
We are not interested only in selling this. We are interested in creating and developing a community. So this video for us would only bring some people that we cannot let's keep over convincing. We cannot keep and we cannot make part of our community because we have no community manager that can handle 7 countries at once, even if all of us understand English.
Yep, sure. Just so Basit, I don't know if I mentioned it, but we are live. We already have like 1+ months since we launched, but we just came with the idea to come into the crypto scene like 10 days ago. So yeah, we still learning. It's all a process. I'm just being honest. Also, I learned a lot in this AMA, and we are still learning. And in terms of community management, marketing, we didn't have at first a blockchain specialist, so we hired someone in our team to implement everything. Because right now, as I said, we're using a third-party software for deposits and stuff like this. But in the future, we're gonna come with direct deposits with MetaMask connection and stuff like this.
Again, man, don't take my questions as being difficult or anything. I think these are just general questions that people that are investors on your business and investors in your technology should be asking. Because to be honest with you, if I really like it, I'm going to buy it. So that's mainly why I ask.
Makes sense, man. I understand. It's understandable because it's good because many people don't even know what questions to ask. Because many people are, as you said, you're in the background, things about this specific background, this specific niche. So it's way easier for you to ask questions, so you can open the eyes of others people when it comes to the projects. Because most people don't know what to ask. Like, this is the truth.
100%. But that also makes me feel a little concerned because, to be honest, man, you're the founder of the project. You should be knowing these questions as well.
Thing is, I'm like the founder, but I'm not a coder. I just gather my team. With my connections, I use the funds for this to basically I come with most of the funds to build the project, to launch the project. So I'm just being honest. I don't know how to make a website. I don't know these things, but just as Elon Musk doesn't know how to build rockets, doesn't mean he's. I'm not making a comparison, but just so people understand. I'm not stuff, but I know how to manage and organize people.
So real quick, Marvin, actually, it's funny that you say that. I'm just like you in that sense. I don't know how to build a website. I know very basic coding. I didn't really know a lot about Web3 over a year ago. I actually had to learn a lot with my project with Zahnymous. Even though I have two businesses, my trading business and Za as well, the learning curve to learn a lot about Web3, about the niches, about blockchain. So I understand what you mean. I know how to operate and I know how to run a business. It's just hard to know the specifics, but that's why we hire and we outsource professional players to make sure everything runs efficiently.
Yeah, I understand. I have background in business. I've run multiple businesses in the past, and as I said, been working in the gaming industry. We have basically, I don't know how to build a game, but I have like 4 people in my team that are very good in Unity and stuff like this, and I just organize things. I don't need to be like very good in technical stuff.
No, I understand. Well, anyway, Trade GPT, I thank you all. Thank you all for coming to the AMA. I do have my invitation for the day before your all's launch, just because, again, I think that it could either be, really beneficial or I guess really detrimental. I hope it is beneficial though, because I do think that you do have a good character in form of what you're trying to accomplish and as a business. So I do have my invitation for you for the day before your AMA, or my bad, the day before you launch the token. So thank you for coming to the Zahnymous AMA. And hopefully after you launch, we can establish a partnership and users that hold Trade GPT can make real world transactions and be able to take some of that trading profits that they have and actually make real time purchases, connecting what we call internet money to tangible items. So again, man, thank you so much.
Thanks a lot, man. Thanks a lot, Bassett, and thanks to everyone for being here.